Hey guys, Mark with the Mouth here, and it's time for a little review of Captain Mark. Wait, that's not his name.
Originally it was his name, sir. It was just, how you say...
What are you?
Oh, I'm just a comic book freak. Uh, bookworm, if you will, but in comics and, knowledgeable.
You know, it's you and I, right?
Oh, shut it.
Sorry guys about that. Just crazy talk here. But no, Captain Marvel, aka Shazam.
Captain Marvel!
Warning, spoilers ahead. Alrighty then. Shazam. First off, I know, all around me is Marvel stuff. Even my shirt. I know what you're thinking. Why am I reviewing Shazam? I said this in the previous video before. I do like DC actually. I'm a fan of it. I love the comics, I love the TV shows they have, and I know a lot of the characters. Not 100% knowledgeable of all of them, but a good amount. Basically almost the same thing with Marvel. But anyways, that's enough of that. Right? No more hate, no rude things. Technically, but whatever. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, let's get this started. Shazam. Good movie, actually. It was very interesting seeing this. The plot was simple. It's entertaining, actually. Easy to follow. The jokes just on top of it. It was very funny. Just from the trailers, you could see how you're going into this movie. And it's not a big story, actually. There are some cliches here and there, but every movie has its downfall. Here's the pros and cons about the movie. The pros, again, the storyline, beautiful. I love it. It was entertaining. Like I said, it didn't really have a story. Much of like a small universe itself compared to the other ones, like Superman of Steel, Justice League, pretty much a lot of things crammed into an hour or 2 hour movie. This one didn't feel like it was, cramming things here and there in your face. They do throw out you Easter eggs like Aquaman shirt that Freddy uses, and his memorabilia of his stuff, like the things I have, but in their universe, like the Batman Batarang or a bullet that he has that supposedly is from Superman, and all those newspapers that he has in his desk and everything, and his knowledge of superheroes, of course. Laser, shooting laser eyes, clearly Superman, talking fish, Aquaman, super speed. I'm guessing he knows about the Flash, or maybe again it's another Superman aspect because Superman pretty much has every power. But no, that was kind of cool seeing a geek in there.
You're the only person I know that knows anything about this Cape Crusader stuff.
Can I?
Oh, yeah.
Another thing is that it kind of reminded me a little bit of Homecoming because, Shazam is technically a kid who's an adult when he says the word Shazam. Spider-Man is a kid. But yeah, it reminded just a little bit like that. But not too much. It was just, he's a kid, superhero. Same thing with this one, which I like. It's because you see all the superheroes already trained and know where they're going for, or like what's a better word to describe it? Basically, your standard hero, grown man who knows how to use his powers. La 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 la. This one, is a kid trapped inside of a man's body, so he has to think like how am I supposed to interact with this, especially if I'm born invulnerable to everything, you know? And it kind of made me think like, what if I were just Sam? Oh, how would I act? I mean, it nailed down perfectly like how I imagine some people were at. You know, if they have power, you just use them for show business, basically, because that's what he did early in the movie. After he got his, after he was testing like what is his abilities, what he can do, he cannot, la 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 la. He basically just does like a street performance, basically. And he causes one or two accidents here and there, but he fixes them right away. And I mean, you can see he's good-hearted and all, but you know, that's kind of maybe, like I said, made me think. Well, you know, I most likely would do the same thing. You know, street performance, get money, quit my job, make more YouTube videos like him. Which I wish I could actually. I wish I could make more videos for you guys, but you know, I'm not Shazam. You know, jokes, like I said earlier, were just awesome. I laughed at every single one of them. Characters were likable. I didn't dislike anyone. Even the bad guy was. He wasn't the best bad guy, but he was interesting nonetheless to see his character arc. And I feel they're gonna use him earlier for future films. Earlier, they're gonna use him for future films as well. I don't know why I said earlier. Whatever. I'm tired. But yeah, the potential of it, because after the credits, you get somewhat of an Easter egg as well of like what happens after the movie ends, where Shazam basically learns his powers, and yeah, he transfers his powers to the rest of the foster kids, which is their families and all, and you know, he gets to interact with Superman, which is a question now because as I heard, the actor who plays Superman quit, as well as Batman, you know, Ben Affleck right now and all that. Well, I don't know what's the stake of DC at this moment, or the DC CU, DCCU. Yeah, that's a weird acronym. But yeah, you know, because they didn't show his face at all in the movie, and the word is because he was in the makeup of The Witcher. Maybe it was true, or maybe it's not. I don't know, but that's what I heard. Maybe it's him. I'm not sure about that. And you see him, like I said, interacting with like Batman. He's stealing the Batmobile and all that, and pretty much meeting Wonder Woman and all that. So it makes me wonder. Well, potential for the sequel, and hint, Justice League 2, which I pray it'll be better. Because I saw the parts of the movie and I was like, so it wasn't. It was alright, but not something to talk about. Like, oh, this is the greatest movie ever. No. I mean, even this one. I mean, it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it, like I said, but it wasn't like to talk about it to the world. Well, wait a second, that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean, though. Of quality purposes, like Shazam is clearly better than the Justice League. But yeah, enough of that before I get more people pissed off at me because I'm talking shit. Don't worry, I can talk shit about Marvel. Actually, I do that to my friends. Actually, like stop it, Shazam.
Don't look at them! They're hideous! I belong in the bell tower! You call me the freak, but you're all the freaks with your five-toed feet!
Cons of the movie. Even though I have somewhat of a knowledge of who's Shazam and everything, like Barry Baxter and all that. I wish they were introduced establish more of the characters, like the original Shazam, the old one. Like I said, I know somewhat of the DC universe. I know kind of clearly who's Batman and all his enemies, Superman as well, Wonder Woman and all that. But when it comes to like Aquaman or Green Lantern and stuff like that, my knowledge tends to weaken. And I know Shazam is one of the classic characters and all, but I don't know much of his story. And I wish they would explain a little bit more. I know I did the research and all, but for newcomers or people that don't know who's this, explain. Or, like I said, maybe that's me because, like I said, I know more of the MCU slash the Marvel comics than DC because I grew up with this. Not much of the DC, so maybe that's just me. But like I said, I wish they introduced a little bit more of the character, like to where they came from, basically. Like I was saying, the older Shazam, like he said, all his brothers died. Like, so what happened to them? And I got the gist that the Shazam or whatever super champion area that he created was clearly a hint for Black Adam. But I kind of want to know, like, how did he went rogue and all that, and where did these wizards came from? Basically, I do not know that information. Um, but yeah, I kind of wish they could explain a little bit more. They foreshadow a lot of things early in the movie. I forgot the second most villain's name. Dr. Sivana? Sivana? Sivana, whatever. When he was a kid, or maybe like again, it's just me because I pay attention to details. I kind of know who's coming and all. I like who's coming and all. What's gonna happen next? Because you clearly see his relationship with his father and his brother is not good. So you can assume like, yeah, that's gonna be the villain. And then when he goes to the orb thing from the Seven Sins, you see like his glasses reflecting a light in his eye. A hint that he's the villain of the movie. So, I mean, foreshadowing what's going to happen later, but I would say that they kept that like secret or hidden. I don't know, but not straight away like, hey, this is the bad guy. I feel like could have been worked a little bit better. I don't know. Fight scenes could have been better as well. It was enjoyable, entertaining, but it felt like it was mostly like not a lot of punches, more like I'm flying around in circles and circles and pushing one to another and slamming them down to the floor and then lightning strike someone here and there, and that's pretty much it. I mean, sorry. I wanted to see more fist fights, especially the full potential that Shazam could do. Because, like I said, again, it felt like it was just flying, just pushing each other, and just slamming people down, especially with the Seven Sense. Because they kind of, every time they Shazam or the other Shazams, I don't know what they're called. When he gives his powers to his other brothers and sisters, the foster kids. They were helping him, and it was very entertaining to see that. And but when they were fighting them, every time they were like grabbing them or stuff, they kept became smoke or something like it, and they always seemed to get the upper hand. Only the way they defeated him was to outsmart them or have ambush, like this one is distracting them and the other was coming towards him to hit him, but it felt like it could have more fist fights than anything. Cliches. Now, like I was saying earlier about the foreshadowing, that was, I guess that could count as a cliche move or whatever, but the relationship with the dad and everything, like, this is your fault why your dad says la 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 la. Like, clearly he's gonna die later on. I mean, he didn't die in the accident. When he came to his office, I'm like, oh, here's the dad. He's still alive, so he's about to die. I can kind of tell because I've seen a lot of movies and they use that cliche. But the most cliche that I felt like, why did I have to put it there? Was when Barry, was trying to find his mother. It is a bit heartbreaking and all, and it did get me a little bit like, oh, he found his mother, but he doesn't want her. La, 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 la. It felt, like I said, it was a cliche I've seen in a lot of movies, like Are We There Yet? The kids want to try to see their parents, and when they finally see them, they reject them. And they don't want them in, or it's not the person you thought it was going to be, because in your imagination, or the character's imagination, I should say, they're thinking, maybe you left me for a reason, and now that I'm grown up and, it's been some years, we can finally get together, be a family again, And to be honest, I'm not joking about this, Barry reminded me very much of Wilbur Robinson. I think that's his name. I forgot. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. It's from the Meet the Robinsons. The kid with blonde hair going up. How badly he wanted to see his mother, and he kept running away from foster homes. Barry, but this one he kept getting rejected by them, and he felt like he didn't belong anywhere. He was an outsider. And it kind of reminded me of that bit, because no matter what, he wanted to see his mother, but there's a difference, of course, in the movie, Meet the Robinsons just cares about the mother. This one cares about the mother, but then after he becomes Shazam, yeah. Okay, now I got entertain myself, but also, when you bring my mother, oh yeah, I forgot, I gotta see her. And it was, when he was gonna meet his mother, I'm like, most likely, this classic story. I was a teenager, I left, la la la, and this is gonna be your new stepfather, even though we didn't see him. But how the way he sounded, like, oh, it's at the door, like, yeah, we never talked about you, like, he doesn't know your existence, basically. And that was just again heartbreaking when he comes to terms that, okay, I met my mother finally, but clearly the blood relationship that we have is nothing. I gotta go to my other family who really cares for me. And I feel like that scene was kind of rushed a little bit, especially when Freddy calls him, like, yeah, Freddy, and then the villain come and get him. Like, oh, well, that's gonna that quick. Like, well, actually, not much cons actually. There's a lot of pros, like I was saying. Sorry, I'm going by what I'm thinking in my brain. I don't have a script or anything like that. I never do. You know that. I'm honest with you guys because I care. All right. And plus, it keeps this entertaining, I guess. Because, like I said, I just do this on top of my head. Because it's basically like I'm having a conversation with you. Though you can reply to me, but comments. But yeah, but no, like I was saying, Shazam is just an amazing movie. Very worth seeing twice, actually, maybe 3 times. But yeah, like, let's sum this up. Pros, action, storyline, jokes, characters. Like I said, there's a lot of things good with this movie. And of course, foreshadowing for the sequel of, I was so confused when I saw post credits, the little worm. Like, who? Apparently, that's a famous Shazam character, villain, Mr. Mime. Is it? I don't know. Give me a second. Okay, Mr. Mime. I thought Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime.
Who is he?
Mr. Mime.
What are his attacks?
Mime, 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 mime.
Why is he sweeping Ash's house?
Mr. Mime.
And why is he talking?
Mr. Mime.
He's a mime.
Mime. Mr. Mime.
The truth will be revealed on an all-new Pokemon this Monday on Kids WB.
Mr. Mime.
He's an alien, but apparently the alien's a worm, so that's interesting to see. And what I gather is that he's basically, I guess, in a way, the Doctor Doom of the DC, or somewhat similar to it, because his intelligence in his superiority, and some of an Ultron, because no matter how many times, I guess, just Sam and him fight or whatever, he always comes back. Even if you kill him, somehow he comes back to his original form. I don't know how that works, but alright, a worm is your villain. This is why I have problems with the characters, because some things are a little bit off-putting. Like, Shazam, what's your greatest enemy? A worm.
What? What the fuck?
That was interesting seeing that. And again, the cons, cliches, foreshadowing early, and not choosing the characters that much well. I mean, like I know I'm contradicting. Like I said, good characters, yes, but I want to know a little bit more about them to feel like the Hispanic kid. I forgot his name. The chubby one who wears happens all the time. Like he didn't fail the movie for anything, or the little girl too, or pretty much the entire foster kids. Like they were there, but at the same time not there. So the only focus on Barry and Freddy. I keep forgetting his name. He was very likable. Like I like that kid. He's the Ned of Spider-Man of DC. I don't know why I'm going for this. But yeah. And what I hear is that this is accurate, actually, from the comics and all, from what I read and what I heard. So, well done indeed. I do appreciate that. Like I said before, I'm not that knowledgeable about it, but I do my research and all what I can, and what I heard, or again, seen, or It is very accurate. It's how the story somewhat goes. Maybe it's true, maybe it's not. I don't know, but that's what I read somewhere. And of course, one of my friends saw this with Christian from Bad Productions, aka Captain Glasses. So I take his word for it, because he knows a little bit more. That's the DC than me, because he's read the comics. I don't know, but yeah. But no, I do recommend you seeing Shazam at least once. It really is a good movie to see. Again, for a DC movie, yes. And I'm not saying like, oh, just what do you mean by that? Like, it's a DC movie. Again, like I love DC. I love the cartoons they had, the Batman animated series. I love that. I have it actually on Blu-ray. The Teen Titans original, so good. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid. Superman cartoons. Superman is actually my least favorite character of all times, but I still watch the cartoons. Crypto, I love that. And that was weird, but I didn't care. I still loved it. But the movies, like I said, it felt like they were unrelated, or like it was unreal. Like the characters I know from the comics and everything, like it felt like they weren't them, and the storyline and all didn't work out. But just Sam and Aquaman, Wonder Woman, all of them very successful in their own rights because they were contained in their universe, in their little films, and just Sam did that. And since it came out, it's been one of the greatest DC films from what I heard and seen. So, like I said, I do recommend you guys to seeing it. Definitely if you are a fan of it. So, go ahead, please watch it and see what you think about it. But yeah, this is Mark with the Mouth signing off.